Stay down!
Look. Up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who...
Tell us.
What happened?
The
The bastards caught wind. The Abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. Poor souls turned on the Imperials.
Then, Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn?
I think so.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
It seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
You're finished! Give me thunder!
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait,
Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offence.
And for their crimes shall they... To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn.
How dare you speak those words?
Clive.
This won't...
Ah!
Is that all of them?
I think so. I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Found her.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The Cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother.
Sid! Where...
In here!
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers...
No, they didn't. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials as she and the abbot.
I've gathered the bearers' remains.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the cut.
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see...
has spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Give me thunder!
Too slow. You didn't see that coming. That must be the bridge. So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What... The Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
I don't know. Perhaps I should just have Blackthorn.
And what can I do for you? Go on, then. You'll not find a better price than that.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry.
Doesn't mean I won't. Cole said you cast their remains, but it should have been me.
How?
But I did. And I turned the rumours started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descent. I assumed it was all nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What? Which begs the question. My mother obviously has a hand in this.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten... Oh, before I forget, Astolas from Ottoland. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well.
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my... What in the world is going on?
Try not to move. You'll only make it worse.
Oi! You there! Don't just pass me by! Of course you are. Bet you... Now, question is, are you willing to use...
Chocobo.
You heard me right. And not just any. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They...
Chocobos.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Well, go on, then. There's a...
Where can I find...
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. You saved Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? And don't worry.
I'm sure.
And good luck to you.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Farewell. Waken!
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave bird, looks like they went that way. These chocobos aren't going down without a fight. They're in trouble.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right, then. But don't say I didn't warn you. You're safe now. White Heart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be. Ambrosia. It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. Though I dare say, reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two. Bird like her would have cost a princely...
Well...
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. Lads down. Oh! Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Few scrap. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go. Call. Don't you worry. Will you hear that, White Heart? You've earned yourself some... That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you?
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement. Anyhow, but...
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when... Thanks, Gal. Be safe.
Very well.
Good girl.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Anything catch your eye? That all, is it?
They've killed my parent.
Now, where's Gav?
Gav should be back by now.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
Ah, Clive! How I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the Mother Crystals. Four Mother Crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, when nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
What are we waiting for, indeed?
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria. That room's as ragged as ghost.
So Mather's all right.
Yep. So lucky, though. Fancy a look at the list, do you? Here you go. Always something in there.
Oh, Clive!
The patrons, does that mean...
Oh, no, that's still me. It's just Karen has a... I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens. Your benefactors are a generous lot. Here you are. You earned this. All in good time, eh? Come again. I may have... Oh, yeah.
What's the matter? The hunt board. It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't... Right. The people of Valisthea are going through it. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them. And perhaps I can.
Think it's all right to touch him?
How much water can I flow?
long now, Martel. They'll try your apples soon enough. Sid, I am...
Is everything...
Oh, yeah, it's just...
Well, it's good to know there's something of the old hideaway.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. I took it on, you see, after she... And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty.
Impressive.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers. You couldn't take them, so...
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news.
Oh, she always had a soft spot. Here you go. Martel apples there. You hear that, Martel?
Did you come through the forge today? And you say Sid built this place?
You two look like you could use some...
Martel.
Weren't she the girl from the...
Course she was.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked?
These aren't those. She'd have been proud.
A gift from the backyard.
Blimey, these take. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, make Martel livid. Not...
That sounds like this.
Planning on keeping that lock. Hang on. I'm glad to see someone carried on what she reckon she'd be happy knowing all her heart. Clive, tell the lad down in the...
Well, you can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh.
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
That broom's as ragged as goat's locks.
Those men didn't hurt.
The curse breakers sent their thanks. They were clearly...
They remembered. I suppose she was very kind. Even she put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's...
And through you.
I didn't do anything really, but...
By the way, Otto's...
Of course not. They like your fruit, Martel, isn't...
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber. Time to fight.
Faster!
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
You're a long way from home, aren't you? Fare you well? Welcome, stranger. I suppose we won't be seeing you again.
Excuse me.
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants...
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions? 100?
We're going hunting for outlaws.
You seen?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. At least I think there was the Black Shields.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harbouring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that.
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were...
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village. You are to leave at...
May I at least...
I don't know who you are or what brings you here. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will glad. This village will not.
Then we shall be on up. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Perhaps the next village will yield... This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Run like the wind. Ever since the Apodatory, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The Mother Crystals collapsed?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it. More of my mother's men.
safe. Come on. This might take a while. Stay down! Go for it! This one! Go for it! This one! All yours, Tom! Farewell.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge...
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria. Tell me what I want to... Who are you looking?
Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from her. They await you in Oldhill. Guardians of the...
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.